Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Gabriel890, back again with another video. All right, so this is just going to be a short story video. I had an awesome experience with GameStop recently, and I wanted to share it. So to give this a little background, we got to go back. So, pre-order bonuses, nothing new. They've been around for quite a while, and actually, I feel like they kind of disappeared for a bit, and then they've made a resurgence lately where they've actually had some pretty cool stuff that you could possibly get if you pre-order. And so for me personally, it kind of started with Crisis Core Remake. So if you pre-ordered at Best Buy, you got this beautiful steelbook. Now originally they had it on the website. Hey, if you pre-order, you'll get a free gift, the steelbook. Well, as it got closer to launch day, then this disappeared from the website. So I was like, okay, well, I guess they ran out of secured copies of the steelbook. But then come launch day, a lot of people that were supposed to get the steelbook did not. I guess they showed up to their local Best Buys and they didn't get enough steelbooks. And so it was just basically a first come, first served basis. And so you were just out of luck. And they basically didn't restock it or do anything about it. Just said, sorry. So yeah, a lot of people were very upset. But I got very lucky. I randomly checked my Best Buy, local Best Buy, and it showed that they had one steelbook in stock. And so I immediately drove over and I said, hey, it shows one in stock. And they checked and they're like, oh yeah, here it is. Here you go. And so I, for once, was lucky. I swear, it's like never in stock locally for me if there's a good deal or, an awesome freebie that comes with pre-order. But finally, I got lucky. But then, the exact same thing happened with the Resident Evil 4 Remake Steelbook at Best Buy, where basically a lot of people that were supposed to get one did not, and it was just kind of a first come, first served basis. But then, interestingly enough, they basically did restock it online, but you couldn't buy it separately. You had to have pre-ordered the game. So I went into Best Buy and said, hey, it's showing this in stock. Can you get one for me? And they said, oh yeah, sure. And so they just did it in the computer and had it shipped to my house. And that's how I was able to get one. And a lot of other people had to do that as well. So yeah, it was a little frustrating where it's like, hey, we pre-ordered this to get the, really cool steelbook. And then you didn't even have enough for those that were supposed to get one. All right, now to get to the actual story. So we had a big release recently. I'm talking about Diablo 4. Super excited for this. Knew I was going to get it day one. And as far as I knew, GameStop was the only retail location that was offering a pre-order bonus, a steelbook, and a lithograph. And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't want to, have to fight tooth and nail to get one. So let me see what the situation is. So I go in and I asked the employee, I said, hey, I'm interested in pre-ordering this, but I'm interested in doing so because you guys have the steelbook and the lithograph. So is it a first come, first served basis, or what's going on? And she's like, yeah, basically, like, we're only getting 13 steelbooks, and that's not going to be enough for the amount of pre-orders we have. So it's just, the first 13 people that show up. And I worked during the day, and so I wasn't going to be able to be there right when they were able to officially release it. And so I was like, well, that's really disappointing. And so I kind of was lamenting about that. And then she's like, well, I'll tell you what, if you pre-order it, I'll hold one for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes, I'll pre-order it. And she's like, okay, but you have to be here before we close on launch day. Otherwise, I just have to, give it away to somebody else. And I was like, hey, don't worry, I'll be there. And so the whole day I'm at work, and just in the back of my mind, I keep thinking like, she's going to forget, or it's going to fall through the cracks, or, somebody's going to accidentally give it away. And I won't get one, but whatever. So I finally get off work, shoot down to GameStop, and I walk in, and I'm like, hey, did you manage to save me a steelbook? And she's like, oh yeah, of course. I said I would. And so she pulls it out of the bottom drawer, and I was so excited, and it was just like all the stress like melted away, and I'm like, yes, thank you so much. And she's like, oh yeah, no worries, I got you. And she's like, and I also made sure to save you the last lithograph. And so then I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. I was, more concerned about the steelbook, but of course interested in this as well. So there's that. And so then I was like, okay, this is great. And then she's like, oh, and I saved you the last full-size poster of Lilith. And so then I was just like beyond ecstatic because it's just nice. It's nice when you don't have to fight to get the steel book or the pre-order bonus, or be the first in line. I'm just able to pre-order and get what they advertised. And so I was so excited and just really grateful that she went above and beyond and really helped me out. And yeah, I wanted to share that because it was awesome. So anyways, let me know. Did you pick up Diablo? Did you manage to get a steelbook? Let me know any of your pre-order stories. If you had to jump through some hoops to get those awesome bonuses. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. And as always, have a good one.